Just a second. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. This is Maniac for Bricks, and right now I'm live Instagramming, if that's a word. I'm starting up a test live stream on Maniac for Bricks Extras. This is a test. This is a test. That's a reference to a Lego Technic commercial. Oh. It sounds like we just caught up with it actually being live, but this is a test live stream of Lego Alpha Team. It is a PC-ROM game from 2000, possibly 2001. I'm not really sure. The CD said 2000. I don't know if the case says any different. Nope, pretty much the same, 2000. This originally worked with Windows 95 and 98. And if you guys are interested, stick around for this gameplay live stream. I would be happy to hear you guys throughout the gameplay. I don't know if I'm going to do the entire game. I only have an hour left before I head to bed. So it's possible I might not go through the entire game as far as gameplay. Now, we will be doing this from a new file. We're just going to see how things work, but I will need your help. I need somebody to be in the room with me and be able to provide feedback between the audience and the actual game. Because when I get this game actually going on the computer, I will not be able to see anything else on screen. That's not my choice. That's how it happened when I tested this a little bit earlier. So, I would like to have a volunteer. I don't even mind if there's a couple people in the room. Heck, I'll even put in the invite. In the link in the description, you will find an invite link to the live stream as it happens. Here we go. We're going to put it in right now so that you guys can talk with me through this and get to interact with the game. It is a puzzle game, actually. Lego Alpha Team. It is an awesome PC game. Just awesome in concept, because imagine Ultra Agents in 2001 with a computer game. Ultra Agents doesn't have a computer game now. Currently, they have just an app game. I mean, Lego made a lot of PC-ROM games in early 2000, 2001. And I am really happy that they made Alpha Team as part of that, because it was fantastic in my opinion. It was a very clever idea. It's a puzzle game, so you have different objects in a single area that you have to work with, different characters, different conditions of setting up everything. Things work in certain ways. It's really, really cool as a puzzle game, in my opinion. I can't say it stands the test of time to today, but I think it was pretty cool for its time. I have a big nostalgia for Alpha Team. It was just fantastic when it was out. Alpha Team itself, this is based on 2000 Alpha Team, because 2001, that's when it actually hit shelves, and then they had the CD-ROM game to go along with it. So, they did actually make a second and third wave of Alpha Team afterwards. I believe it was around either 2002 or 2003 where they made Mission Deep Sea, and then in 2004, 2005, somewhere in there, they had Mission Deep Freeze. Now, both of those sections that later came from this were actually based on this game, kind of. I mean, in the game, it actually has 3 different areas that it covers, 3 different bases around the world that Ogul operates. Ogul is technically the opposite of Lego. It's Ogul, spelling it, is Lego backwards. And it was like this big mastermind supervillain. You never saw his face in the game. But you could have this face being shown in the sets. But it was just amazing. It's like all the thinking behind it. You start with one agent, you go through the game, you rescue other agents in different facilities, across the globe. The game involves it starts out with like an orb. I forget exactly what it is, but there are basically 3 different places. They take part of each of the 3 waves of Alpha Team, and that's kind of awesome that they not only made the game in advance, but the later Lego sets were somewhat based on the game. as far as the environment. They didn't actually have any of the vehicles in the game. The only thing that interacted were the figures. And with the figures, they redesigned them for later series, so they made more useful play sets. But I think it was still pretty good. I'm sorry, but I have big nostalgia for this. 2001 was one of my favorite years in Lego history for what I've lived through. Um, 2006 was amazing. Um, I mean, now it may not be the best in terms of quality, but for when I was growing up, this was this was tops for me. And my brother was also into Lego at the time. He also enjoyed this as well. So now let's actually send that post on Instagram. So test live stream with playing Alpha Team on the computer. Need moderator between me and audience for reading comments. Now, the word moderator is kind of not used exactly correctly here. I actually don't know how to set up moderators on the live stream. I think there's an option, but I don't know where. I thought it was somewhere in this gear. I'm not really sure. Link to join the live stream is in the description of the video. Live stream is broadcasted on my extras channel. That would explain why on Instagram I actually have the extras channel, the extras account rather, posting it. So let's get this show on the road. As long as we have somebody in the room, we can get going. And I don't know if I count as a person in the room because I'm watching my own live stream, waiting for people to come on in. Anybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. I would really, really enjoy it. I think I actually talked about Alpha Team a little bit in some of my new Alpha Team reviews coming up soon on the channel. On the Maniac for Bricks channel, I've actually accumulated a few sets from Alpha Team a little before Christmas, and I'm actually going to get a whole bunch more. I don't know how soon, but hopefully a good, maybe inside the next week or 2 weeks. Or I did a lot of eBay research, so there's going to be a lot of hauls coming, and there's going to be a lot of reviews to follow that. I actually have a couple more sets that I'm working through as far as reviewing, and then I'll be able to get ready for the next wave of sets. Now, I know that I haven't bought anything new as far as 2015 stuff since the Mixels or the Bionicle, but I'm still working through those reviews. Please be patient about them. I hope I'm not keeping people up. If I am, and it seems like you've had these for a few weeks, what the heck, man? I'll try to pick up the pace, okay? I want you guys to be patient, but I also want to be sure I'm doing my job. I want to be sure that I can bring you what you're looking for in terms of new sets. Now, I know that there have been a lot of new sets coming out on Amazon, and they are no longer actually sold on Amazon, surprisingly. I've actually seen pretty recently that they started just popping off in terms of, looking for them. I actually checked earlier today, and you can't find Juniors, you can't find Age of Ultron, you can't find Pirates. I don't know why. Maybe they sold out, maybe they were banned from using it. I'm not really sure. But that's one reason why I didn't get any of the new sets. I did see they were on there. Why didn't I get them? Because that would require my credit card, and I don't want to run a hefty bill. And I know I've also said on Instagram I was going to upload, or I was going to reopen the Bricklink store soon. It's still a little bit more to organize. I apologize about that. Kind of a false promise, but I'm trying to stick to it as best as I can. What I can do now is actually shove a whole bunch of stuff into shelves and still be able to open the store no problem and reorganize it as time goes on. It shouldn't be too big of a problem, but it shouldn't be too bad either. Now, I'm still waiting for you guys to actually come into the room so I get to talk with you. That's why I haven't started the gameplay yet. I do apologize if anybody's watching and they think, "Oh, where's this gameplay that he promised?" Um, like I said before, in case you missed it before, I need somebody that's going to interact with the audience because I won't be able to see the chat as this live stream goes on. Now, I can't have two computers on for it because I don't want to tie up the bandwidth, and I'm not confident about the other computer doing its job if it were to be on the live stream, and I just want to make sure everything works out a-okay. I'm not saying it's perfect. That's why this is a test live stream. But if we can get some people in the room, this would be amazing. And we'll have a really, really good time. Some of you may have not even seen this game before, which would be exciting if you were interested in seeing a PC game from from a while ago, over 10 years ago, really. So I know some people on Instagram said they haven't even heard of the game. So this is your chance. You get to see it. Hopefully, it'll work out well. But again, a test live stream means no promises, but let's hope for the best. All right, we're 11 minutes in. Actually, according to the live stream itself, it says we're 11 minutes in, but I think technically we're actually about 16 minutes in or so. I'm not really sure what the time difference is. I'm going to try to start playing it and see if I can still switch back to this screen. I can't guarantee it, though, but if anybody is on, I don't want to seem like I'm ignoring you. I tried to explain it before that I'm not going to be able to read the comments. For some reason, when I tried this game earlier, I couldn't pull between the two screens in terms of seeing what was going on. I couldn't open two windows at the same time. It just had the one window full screen, and I couldn't go out of it unless I quit the game. So I don't want to try to do that too often to interact with you guys, but I don't want to hold you up from gameplay. So let's get this show on the road. We got the game already installed in here. No need to worry about it. And let's open it. I believe this game, the original copy that I have, was the one without the masterpiece boarding around it. I don't know if the masterpiece boarding actually does anything in terms of enhancement. And by the way, there will be an error with this game. I've already checked with it that there is sound in the beginning, but it does cut out a little later on. So don't be afraid when that happens. It'll start for the first clip or two in this game, but then it'll cut out when the actual game starts, and we won't be able to hear any voices. I don't know why. Maybe it's just technology. In fact, it might be good to know in case, like, if you're actually seeing it on the screen. I'm not even sure about that part. Let me see if I go to YouTube and I go to the live stream from another account, if I can actually do this. If I can actually see the game right now. It's already on the main menu. I actually skipped the intro. I know that. I would like to show you guys that. Probably shouldn't have done that. But, whoopsies. If this doesn't work out, then I could try to record it and maybe do it as like a 10-minute or so gameplay series. You know, every video would be about 10 minutes or so. And then I could just continue the game that way. But I'd have to explain again some of these precautions in the beginning, that it's not entirely perfect, that there is missing content. For some reason, it doesn't show up on the computer. I don't know why. In fact, even right now as I'm looking at it, it has a big window shown around it. On the top, it says Lego Alpha Team. On the right side, it shows like a little X, the minimize button and such. I don't know why it does that, and I can't really click on it from where I am. So, don't feel offended if I'm not how this goes. So I'm already on watching from another account, and I'm gonna see where we're at. Hopefully we're at least somewhere in here. Okay, it's actually showing from where I am. It's not even on the game yet. So, okay. But it also is showing it's loading. So, sorry about the wait at this point. Let me see if I cut out a few other apps, if it'll run any better. Oh, you know what? I missed some. Oh, I missed some things. Yeah, there was a few eBay auctions I was actually looking at. I was trying to get some really classic 1970s Lego, and it wasn't for bad price either. But I was watching SNL for quite a bit, the 40th anniversary. It was pretty funny. I really liked it so far. I cut out though because I don't know everything about SNL, and I want to at least enjoy some time with you guys. So let's see, what are we up to now? I got that. I got that. I'm going to get the original Benny. He is coming. I already have an auction lined up that I got it. So I'm really happy for that. You guys will get to see the original Benny. I know you've probably seen it from other YouTubers, and you've probably seen other versions of him. I'm just getting him on my own, though. I know I already have the red version, but as far as classic space characters, not the only the red one is complete. I still have to get the white helmet and the yellow helmet. I know there might be a white spaceman coming. I'm not really sure. I'm not. I can't remember. There have actually been a few of the auctions that have already shipped out. I'm also waiting on a package from Amazon. Actually, it's maybe 2 packages. One of them is Lego, one of them is not. So that's what's that going on. 1975 classic vintage town ambulance hospital flag lot. I'm wondering if this is the Lego set. So I'm going to make a quick jump over to Instagram and see if it actually is. Oh, you know something that might actually help? If I was on the live stream and checked up on things. Hold on just a minute. Is this a complete Lego set from the 1970s? All right, so let me head back over to the live stream. We'll get to see how it's going. I have the volume up, but I don't think it's loaded it entirely to where it should be now. Just give me a second. And hopefully this should be enough time to bind it so I can actually see if it's on screen and figure out where I am in terms of talking, so I know how far back I am. Not entirely, but at least I can give it a try. So let's see what's going on. Okay, apparently it didn't show that I went to a live stream. My subscriptions, how about that? There we go. So let's see if I can hear myself talking through it and see if the screen pulls up the game. Because I guess it opened it in its own window, and it's not in the same window as the Hangout before. You know, I don't even know what that sound was. Let me see if I restart the video. See if I can load it up again from mobile, from my phone. See where it... You know, I don't even know what that sound was. Okay, so I now know where I am in the live stream. I can see from my phone that the live stream is only a few minutes behind. That's not too bad. Maybe even a minute or two behind, which is pretty good. But there is one problem. There was one problem with it. I'm looking at it with just seeing the YouTube page, and that's not really showing what game. I haven't actually done anything in the game yet, but I can see that the game is not showing up on the live stream, and that's really hard to show that. It's really hard to play a game if it's not on the live stream, right? So I'm sorry if I bored you for 20 minutes, but this is a test. This is a test. And by the way, that reference is from Lego Technic commercial. It was for a race car, but I don't remember what the commercial name was. It was a commercial I didn't review yet on my main channel. I don't know if you still want to see those. I know I've been behind on them, and maybe it sounds like I'm not listening, but I am. I'm just wondering if what I should do, what I should work on. I'm actually hoping at most that I can just get some Lego set reviews done, and then work on the book reviews, and then work on the commercial reviews. It's not too hard to do those after I do the Lego set reviews. I want to at least throw everything onto YouTube, not publish it yet because it still needs editing, and then be able to work on some of this other stuff that I can just immediately throw in. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm not really sure. And what we're going to try to do instead, I will try gameplays of Lego Alpha published on the main channel, possibly, but maybe it might just be Maniac for Bricks Extras, just to get a feel for it, just to see how it does at first. Because Maniac for Bricks Extras is a great place for me to just test out some equipment, test out things like this, some technology, whether it works or not, I'm not sure, but at least it gives me an area to quickly do it, see how it goes, and then if it seems good enough, I'll do it on the main channel. I know sometimes on the main channel I usually do some tests, but I like doing them here, so it's a little bit backed up, and it's not interfering with the mainstream of Maniac for Bricks material. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ooh, that is a hefty price. CD Lego Town Flight Shuttle Launching Crew 6346. Now $33 bidding. It's only got like 3 minutes left, and 11:30 shipping. I don't really know if it's actually worth it. It's not a lot to it. You got a shuttle, you got a satellite, you got a trailer, you got a truck, you get 2 motorcycles, and you got a small car. It looks like something that, in my opinion, I would sell for like $20. I don't actually know if I'd sell it, but I don't think I'm going to bid and pretty much have to pay $40 for it. That's kind of expensive. I'm not really sure. We'll see. You guys don't have to know about my live eBay bidding. All right, let me get out of here, and we'll see you next time.